I'm here to briefly present roles and benefits of security policy under the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Diplomacy. You know, we have Biafra now, and if we don't have security, we are not going anywhere. We are like zoo. So now we need to put a functional policy that will help us to safeguard our embassies, consulates, and also maybe liaison offices. Very important for security, for our Biafra to be in a global stage. We need to have a functional security policy in place. So as I say now we have a mission that's over the globe. So there's a need for safeguard to have a functional security policy that will help us to attract investors, to have our nation to be national, to have a good security, and so on. So it's very important. And why now, like example, when we have offices, liaison, there's a need to have a monitoring equipment, security monitoring gadgets that help us to proactively monitor the activities of terrorism and cyber risk. Proactively, this will help us to safeguard all our equipment, all our mission. So this is an example of a sketch of our liaison or consulate. And also this is a gadget and the CCTV that help us to solve this problem of security. Then we have what we call a monitoring room. This we have experts that help us to monitor proactively the activities of crime or cyber risk and proactively resolve the crime as they come. We don't promise you that we won't have any security crime. Yes, it has been a security crime, but we should help us solve it at its home. Okay, that is a monitoring room where we can monitor proactively the crime that's committed against Biafra mission. Very important. This is a kind of a monitoring room that safeguards our mission across board. Then we have to have kind of a collaboration with the internal homeland security. For what? For information sharing, and also to have a unified response strategy against threats such as terrorism, cybercrime, and other security threats. So these we need to have a time for collaboration for emergency too. It's very important that we have this. These are also going to be a guidance for all our needs. Now, you have to call auditing. Auditing is very important. From time to time, 6 months, 3 months, and scarcely maybe, you need to have a comprehensive auditing assessment of all our equipment to make sure that they are in safe hands, that are very, very good position to help us to fight this crime. Such as, if we have example, we have and also this will help us to expose if our CCTV have vulnerability, or also there's a need to train our diplomats. This auditing is help us to also to follow a protocol, security protocol that help us to know that we are in the right, doing the right thing. This auditing. Then we have, because we need auditing or security assessment, we can expose, okay, this diplomats have need for training. So training is part of our policy too, to help us to know the needs for training, type of training this our diplomat needs. Example of training like cyber security training, self-security training, or risk management training. This is a classroom where our diplomats will be trained time to time for them to be in a high standard diplomat personnel. This is a training room. We have a kind of training room, just example of training room we have for training our personnel. Then when we have a functional security policy in place, there's going to be a handshake across board. Investors want to invest in us. There's going to be national security, economic stability, social stability, and so on. Then, because we have a strong functional security in place, there needs to be a happy society, happy people, and of course, we have a happy home because we have a strong functional security. In conclusion, security policy ensures regular audits of Biafra foreign missions to identify and mitigate risks, ensuring compliance with security standards. It fosters collaboration with homeland security to align international and security strategy, enabling coordinated response to threats like terrorism and cyber risk. Additionally, it monitors cross-border threats to ensure people must maintain high security standards to guiding their national interests. Of course, because we have this in place, a strong functional security policy in place that enhances protection of foreign missions and personnel while improving national security and therefore international credibility. It promotes resources and utilization, proactive risk management, and strengthens the country's cyber security posture. This policy supports stable economic and political engagement, safeguarding Biafra global interests. So I thank you all for attention. Thank you.